TeamPokeColors family, welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit the like and subscribe. Leave me a comment or something. Hi there, it's been a minute. Today we're talking about Prismatic Evolutions and Terastal Festival. Terastal Festival has been an amazing set to open, and it's been an amazing set to purchase cards from. A lot of the pulls are really cheap, which is great. Like, some of the special art rares are only going for $4, $5, $10 at most, some of them. But obviously, you know, you have the Evolutions that are going to fetch a pretty penny. And today is going to be more of a holistic review of what I think is going to happen for Prismatic Evolutions and my plans going forward. So if you're new, like I mentioned before, hit the subscribe, leave a like, and I'm going to try to bring weekly content on YouTube via long form content this year, 2025, new year, new me type stuff. So hopefully you're ready. Let's get into today's video. So as I clean this up here, I was thinking about, you know, what am I going to say for today's video? What am I going to do? And I'm like, well, I could just talk about my plans and my goals, because that's, you know, usually what people do at the start of the year. But I think I'm going to be a little bit more strategic about today's video and kind of let you guys know probably the best way to go about this new set release. So I've seen similar things like this before for previous set releases. It's kind of a strange time because it very reminds me, it reminds me of the hype around Vivid Voltage back in the day, but it also has a little bit of a spin put on it because of the fact that, you know, so many people are after these Eevee sets now, and, you know, after Evolving Skies, it's like, well, crap, if you can get a set that has only been out for 4 years at this point, not even 4 years, it'll be 4 years at the end of this year, have a booster box reach $1,000 in 4 years, like that was crazy. Like, for reference, for those of you who don't know, one of the most expensive EX era sets from the OG days, like, I'm talking old school, like mid era, like 2006, back in 2010, well, actually, no, not even 2010. Back in 2014, you could still buy 10-year-old booster boxes or around that age for $100. Like, I was watching a video back in the day, and somebody was opening up a box of EX Delta species. It's on YouTube still. You can probably still find it. And they literally said they bought it for $100, and the time of upload, the set had been out for about 6 to 7, 8 years almost. So to see Evolving Skies reach, you know, 10 times that amount in the matter of half the time, that's insane. So I'm a master set collector. I know people, you know, I don't know if you know this or not, but I was like, you know what, Scarlet and Violet, they give you a reverse. They give you a reverse like this, 2 of these usually. They give you 2 reverses in every pack, so hey, might as well go for a master set or literally every Scarlet Violet set. And it's been fun. It's been a long grind, but at the same time, it's also very expensive. But if you open a lot of packs, you know, you're really not out that much money trying to buy these reverses. Like, the big money's obviously in the special art or special illustration rares, and the illustration rares, if you don't pull them, that's the biggest thing. So I'm gonna be one of those people that say, if you want to go for a master set, go for it. I love my master sets. I have 4 at this point from the modern era. I have Scarlet Violet base, Obsidian Flames, 151, and then I just recently finished Paldea Evolved, which Paldea Evolved is still crazy. I mean, some of the cards in that set are finally taking off, which is great to see. So I'm glad I have that done. But honestly, you know, if you want to do a master set, go for it. Don't let people discourage you. Like, so what, you have to spend 50 extra bucks for a bunch of commons, but at least you have them and then you don't have to worry about it. Like, that's the way I see it. And usually if you open a booster box or some packs, you have enough commons and uncommons, reverses to build out a binder. So speaking of master setting, here is my holistic stack so far, and they're not all sleeves, so I'll just go through the sleeved ones. But there's going to be, I mean, this Prismatic Evolutions is going to be a literal nightmare for master set collectors, mainly because each card, each Pokemon, I think, and maybe most of the trainers, like I don't know, whatever, I don't know the rules here, but the trainers are the energies, I don't know. I don't know how they determine what gets a Pokeball, what gets a Master Ball reverse, but yeah, we're gonna have a fun time opening the set. I want to ball the heck out on it, and at the same time, I also want to keep stuff sealed. So it's gonna be tricky because I have a feeling that these Pokeball reverses, and I don't even have one to show, but the Master Ball reverses, they're either gonna be dirt cheap, like Shining Fate's Baby Shiny dirt cheap, where they're like $1, and they might, you know, some of the Pokeballs for the undesirable mons might have that. Like this one might be $1 or $2 in English, but the Master Balls, depending on pull rates, could fetch a pretty price. And imagine a Master Ball Beldum, like cool Pokemon, a little bit of an older guy, been around a minute, you know, so it's going to be really interesting to see how these pull rates really affect the prices of cards. And with that, I'm kind of thinking about, and you guys can let me know in the comments if this is a good or bad idea, but I'm thinking about just opening like one of everything in English, like an ETB, one of each of the sticker promos, one of each of the EV promos, like I don't know, whatever promos I need to get, I'll just open one of each. And then anything else I'll just keep sealed, because if you look at 151 and the prices of that set, and can kind of base, you know, this new Prismatic Evolution set around that, like, dude, I opened way too much 151. Granted, I have a master set now, but had I kept a majority of the packs I opened in like boxes, like if I just opened one of each thing and then kept everything sealed, I'd be sitting on like a $3,000 Pokemon 151 collection, which would be literally insane to say, but because of the prices, you know, that's what we get. So I'm kind of leaning towards master setting the Japanese set because, well, first of all, the cards are probably going to be a lot more cheaper. And granted, the foils typically in Japanese pop a little bit more than English. So take, for example, this Vaporeon. Look at the texture here. Like there's a glossy bit. There's some like, try to focus it. There you go. Look at that. I mean, like even this part is a little bit embossed. We got some like, not even silk, what do I want to say here, like smooth foil. We got some textured bits even on the energies, got some highlights around these little like terastal shards. So like personally, I'm kind of leaning more towards Japanese here lately. Like with this set, it's rekindled my love for Japanese Pokemon cards, because honestly I didn't really care so much about them until recently, and like I've always been strictly collecting English. But you know, if I can get a cool Japanese PSA 10 EX from the old school days, then I might just do that. But, let me find it. So like, in addition to, you know, rekindling my love for Japanese, I've also, you know, opened some more Japanese products, and like, let me pull some of these out, for example. Like I got this from the TeamPokeColors member Alex. You guys, if any of you are OG, you remember him. He's still around, kind of. Not really. He doesn't make content, but look at this guy. He got this card for me for Christmas, and then like looking at this card in English. Like, granted, this one's not in perfect condition. It's seen a little bit of love, but it doesn't matter because it was a gift. Literally, it's just edge wear, honestly, and then maybe a few light scratches in the foil. But to me, this is a lot more valuable because it was a gift. But on top of that, like you could buy this on eBay for maybe 40, 50, 60 bucks. If you want to find a minty one in English, or even just the same condition in English, you're looking at upwards of $100. So because English is on its because English is on its like insane run right now, like I'm kind of picking up some Japanese cool cards, you know, like look at this spread, like come on. I don't know. That's just me though. I mean, not everybody's into Japanese. If you're like me and you're going for the artworks for this new set, honestly, like that's kind of my goal, was just to focus on the artworks and not care so much about whether the language mattered. Because I mean, when this comes out, this card right here, when this card comes out in English, we know for sure it will not have this type of texturing and like foil pop. Like it's gonna look a little bit more doled out, but like this is a type of card I would get graded regardless of its value, just because it looks so dang cool. And with Prismatic Evolutions, because most people are into English, I'm thinking, okay, let me just open one of everything, keep the Pokemon Center Elite Trader box that I pre-ordered sealed, and then go from there. Because honestly, I feel like single season is going to be where it's at, especially for these undesirable ones like the masks, or, you know, Peturant, or even the basic EVs. Like, I don't know, I feel like in Pokeballs of random like stuff like this, like a Pokeball in English of this card is not going to be worth that much, I don't think. So I kind of want to go for a master set for the Japanese set, because at least it might be a little bit more affordable. But even the Japanese evolutions are fetching a pretty penny right now. So I'm hoping that those crash when English drops in a couple weeks. And they're supposed to be doing releases throughout the whole year, so I feel like English will probably decrease in price over time as people pull the cards more, and we'll probably see a fair share of market manipulation, so always got to be prepared for that. But, you know, honestly, if I want to try to pull an Umbreon, because I never pulled one from Evolving Skies, and my only 2 sealed Evolving Skies packs are right here, so I'm not planning on opening these because I've opened the set way too much. But if there's a Moonbreon in one of these packs for whatever reason, then you guys will see the opening here. But until that day, I'm gonna keep these sealed. So that's pretty much my little spiel. I got a binder that I'm gonna put these cards into and try to map out the set. There's just a ton of cards in this set, man. Like it's pretty fun. It's pretty wild. But where the heck is all of my cards at though? Oh, they're right here. All these cards. Like, I've been buying these lots on X/Twitter. You know, Pokeball reverses. Like, look at the texture on. I mean, like, they're all textured. I don't know if English will be textured. If they are, they won't be this visible. But like, just literally the most beautiful cards I've ever seen. Like, I just fell in love with these once I saw them in person. Doing them, you know, seeing them online does not do them justice or having them in person. So, you know, if you have a favorite card from the set that's a common, like a Regigigas, if you like Regigigas, buy the Pokeball reverse, deal it out. Even the Gibble. Look at the Gibble. Oh, so cool. Zoroark, Totodile, Fanrodon, you know, Chien-Pao. Even Chien-Pao is so cool, dude. Got a Jolteon. That's my favorite so far. I need to get some more evolutions in the Pokeball format first. Would like to get some Master Balls. But, I mean, even this trainer card, look at the texture on that moon. Like, just, I mean, they just do it so much better in Japanese. And, like, I wish English would step up their game. But it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, people have a preference. I am leaning more towards Japanese for this set in particular, because I have a feeling that English products are going to be flying off the shelves, and anything sealed is going to be worth crazy amounts of money in like a year from now. So I could be wrong, though. This is not financial advice. Let me say that at the end of the video after all of you have tuned away. Not financial advice, but that's my little strategy for Prismatic Evolutions and Terastal Festival. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's going to be it for today's video. New video soon. I'm going to try to make sure that I upload at least once a week for you guys. So hit the subscribe if you're new. Also, I'm super active on X/Twitter, like literally daily. So if you're trying to say what's up, or you want to drop a follow and see all the crazy posts I'm posting over there, then do me a favor and hit the follow button in the link in the description, and check out the links, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.